tinta y tiempo, tinta y tiempo, tinta y tiempo, tinta y tiempo. From the middle of my career, from my 7th record on, I started introducing scientific views of love and relationships and the universe. And songwriting is a beautiful genre, and it doesn't require the lyrics to be a perfect poem or the music to be a perfect music. It's just that magic that you can't really explain that brings the song alive. For a long time, I thought I wasted 10 years of my life in medicine school. My father is a doctor, my mother was a doctor too, my brother is a doctor. I mean, it wasn't an obligation, but I just thought it was natural, finish high school and getting into medicine school. But I also made music since I was 5 years old. So at some point I thought, maybe I shouldn't have never gone to medical school, but it made a way into my songs, and everything made sense, and I found a language of my own. Tropecemos como principiantes, con la misma piedra que antes prometimos no pisar. It's really surprising for me that it was nominated, because I think from all the records I made 13 or 14, this was the one that I thought I wasn't going to be able to finish. The isolation in the pandemics affected a lot the songwriting for me in a way that I could actually write, and I wrote a lot, but I couldn't finish the songs. I had this feeling that having nobody to play them to made them, at some point, useless. I mean, I realized that I write a lot more for communication than I thought before. And I also realized that I don't write alone. I need the presence of another human being to write. I really can't explain why it happened, but it was like that. Quiero que el barrio entero sepa de nuestra obsesión y presumir de ti besándonos en el balcón. There was one song that set everything in motion, and it's the first song of the record. It's called El Plan Maestro. It was the first one that I wrote for the record. It was co-written with my cousin. She is a scientist, an astrophysicist from Venezuela, and she has the same age that I have. We've always been like twin brother and sister, because we grew up together. And I asked her for inspiration, and she has this incredible view of the universe and the story of Earth and the story of humankind and the story of biology. And she told me, do you know that love wasn't always there? We, as biological entities, invented it 1,600 million years ago, when for the first time, still in the water, two cells decided to merge together to make one new being made by the combination of two other beings. So that was how love was born at some point. Collaborating is a really intimate relationship. You open yourself to another person, especially if you write together, like the one that we made with Zetangana. Expectativas las justas, número 1 en las listas, 7 de abril 2000 nunca. We wrote that song in 6 hours, in one afternoon, and it was finished, recorded, finished, like you hear it today. We only added maybe a part of his vocals later, but the song was actually made the first day. And Rubén Blades, I think I can say we're friends. He had dinner at home many times with his wife, and we met in other places too. And he's one of my main references. I mean, he's for me the most complete Spanish language songwriter that I ever met. He writes songs that you can dance to for 3 hours in his shows, that you can relate with emotions, very deep and very direct emotions, and that they have great ideas. So he has the 3 centers of being human activated and very powerfully working in his songs, and I admire that very much. And Zetangana is amazing too. He's really something. He's I think the most interesting composer in his generation, with the other 2 that I admire very much, that are Rosalía and Bad Bunny.